Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. What time is it? It is empties time. Yep, the bag's empty because I've got it all laid out over here. So the last couple of empties have been like 2-3 months at a time, so I really try to make an effort to go through 1 month at a time. So I did some cleaning projects. I did some declutters. Had to go through the masks. I know at one point in time I had probably over 400 masks. Definitely down in the 200 to 300 masks range, but I have checked all their expiration dates, etc., etc. I've tried to use more of those that friends have sent me, which I always write their names on the back, and I had, I don't know, 50 or 60 of them from friends alone. And I thought, I really need to use these up, and I acknowledge these wonderful gifts that people have sent me. So the first thing I'm going to do is some of the bigger individual items. And also at the end, I'm going to show you the full size or near full size products that I'm going to be starting for November and hopefully December. And that might mean that I have less to show per month, or I'll hold it maybe all of November and December till the end of the year and do it then, because I am starting full-size items and you don't go through those as quickly. So, first thing, I really love Febreze. Keep it in the bathroom, keep it in the kitchen, run through the house with it spraying. This was an apple cider one. It was a limited edition, and I think it was actually last year's edition, but I could still get it on Amazon in like a 3-pack. One of his is just regular heavy duty, air scented, stuff, apple cider, and the other one was a cranberry one that's in the bathroom right now. But we did go through the apple cider one first, so I do recommend the Febreze for getting rid of unpleasant odors as well as creating an ambiance with pleasant scents as well. Now I did go through 2 full-size products. It's taken me a little while. So this is Garnier's Micellar Water All-in-One, removes makeup and cleanse and soothes. No rinse, no harsh rubbing, good for face, lips, eyes, all skin types, even sensitive. And I do try to stick with Garnier for their micellar water. I just like the consistency is not the word, but the performance of this over a lot of the other brands. But I do like to try new ones now and again. But I've tried the blue topped one, I've tried the pink topped one, haven't tried the yellow topped one because I think that's more vitamin C oriented, and I'm a little bit sensitive to vitamin C and things like retinol. So I'll get this again for sure, but it has taken me a while because it's about 13.5 ounces, so it took me a while to go through. On the other side, in Innisfree Green Tea Fresh Toner, I've had smaller ones of these before, and I believe I bought this either as a full-size add-on or I went and got it off of Amazon. I can't quite remember, and I don't remember, I didn't write down how long it took me to do it, but I do like this. I find it very refreshing, and it is about this color. It is a tea color. Tea color. And I do like it. I've bought, like I said, I've had smaller ones before as samples, and I just went ahead and bought the full size. So I do recommend this brand as a whole. They do make some lovely moisturizers and eye serums, etc. So this is a good one to try out as well. I also went through smaller amounts of regular makeup. There's my usual, this isn't my usual. This is a Revlon Color Stay eyeliner, and it does have a squishy little rubber tip if you want to smudge it, and then the regular roll-up eyeliner. I think I got this on a Walmart one, and I usually use not the Revlon but the Maybelline one, and it worked just as well. So that's a good thing for a backup if I can't find my regular Maybelline. Performed really well. So there's that in my empties. I also had Kira Moon Flower Melon Super Hydra Serum with hyaluronic acid and melon extracts, as in watermelon. Oh, that smelled so good, but it's just so tiny. It's just 10 mil, not even a third of an ounce, so it went very, very quickly. So it's a cute packaging. I wasn't mad about it. I don't know if I'd go out and buy a full one specifically. There's others that I like that are watermelon scented. I think it's hand loo, but this was a nice little sample to try. And these I got both from Ipsy. These are Dallas and James Watermelon Dream series. And this was all-in-one eye cream and the Cloud Cream Gel to Water something free moisturizer. Oil-free moisturizer. Yeah, I don't want oil in my moisturizer. I like this brand. I was very surprised, and I think I've picked up another one of these either as a sample size, either in an upcoming Ipsy, or maybe I already have it, or an upcoming Birchbox. But I did pick up another one of the Dallas and James Watermelon Dream Cloud Cream because I do like gel to cream or water gels a lot better than the heavier moisturizing creams. So that was a good brand. I did do a smidgen of decluttering. I think the Beauty Shop. This has been around since probably one of my first few bags at Ipsy. That's definitely more than 3 years, maybe closer to 5. It looks very, very pretty, but it's become very, very hard. And I don't really trust it around my eyes anymore, but it's a gorgeous color. It really is. It looks like a darker wine here, but with the ring light, it's more of a grapey purple. But it's time to declutter this. It's just gotten hard and kind of shiny. You don't want to have to scrape your eyeshadow off before you apply it. So this is getting decluttered. I did not make pan on it, but I don't really pay attention to that. I did go through all of my nail polishes. Now, I haven't worn nail polish all year long, except for this Halloween where I wore a bright red Insta-Dry one from Sally Hansen. I thought I should go through these. And out of 50 odd nail polishes, there's 3 that have gone bad. This one's called Born Pretty. It's supposed to be some sort of a lacquer, and as you can see, it's multiple colors. It can shift from copper to gold to green, I think. And it's just, it's just separated. I've tried shaking it up. I've tried, mixing it up with toothpicks and stuff like that. It just doesn't stay mixed. It's the colors has separated. So at this point in time, it is decluttering. It was a gorgeous multi-chrome sort of nail polish, and it was by Born Pretty nail lacquer. The color was Magical Series. It was the Magical Series Sunset Glow, and you can see that the colors do shift, but it's just not holding its color together. This one was a tiny little one, Queen Finger. It is a mirror silver metallic one, and it's separated too. You can't tell by looking at this, but this was something I think I picked up from Temu when I very first started, and it just didn't perform all that well, and now it's separated, so it is getting decluttered. And this is even older. It is so liquid. It is not even funny. It doesn't hold its holographic look anymore. This is Milani 3D holographic color, and the color was High Tech. And it is a green color, believe it or not. But again, it is so liquid. Yeah, so you can see where it's sort of green, it's sort of silver. It's a holographic effect in its glitterness. But this was the last of the ones that I held out as long as I could, but it's just completely liquid. I tried testing it on a paper, I tried testing it on a fingernail, and it's just not holding itself together anymore. So it's getting decluttered. I did go through a bunch of other things. Like I said, I went through my masks. These 2 masks are charcoal masks, and they expired in 2021. They expired in 2021, and I've been holding on to them and holding on to them. They came from FabFitFun. I had FabFitFun before I had my channel, and I stopped FabFitFun because I'm really not, life, what do you call it, those, well, anyway, I'm not one for like decor and stuff like that. It was just kind of expensive too, so these are really old, never been used. I don't trust something that's expired in 2021 because it probably was produced 3 to 5 years before that. So these are getting decluttered, unopened. Same thing with some of these. The next ones are from K-Bella. They were illuminating holographic peel-off masks. Now, Kimmy Kim's Happy Place, Kim's Hanging Out with Kim, Kimmy, Kimmy, Yummy, Yummy, Yummy. One of her dearest friends, Regina, lives here in Santa Barbara, and she and I did a Target haul, and I bought just about every single mask that there was offered in that store. And apparently I haven't used them because they're hard little gummy bits inside now. It's just the holographic of the packaging, not the actual stuff. So these are all hard little bits. They don't actually have, do they have an expiration date? I can't read what it is, but either way, they're hard little lumps and they're getting decluttered. Same thing with, I think these probably came from that same Target haul. These glitter peel-offs, very pretty packaging. I loved playing with them, but they are now hard little lumps in here. And again, yeah, I think they expired in 20, 21, 22, something like that. So there's no reconstituting these. So that is sort of money wasted. And the last thing was, I loved these. These are Appeal, one of my favorite brands, and they were the, again, a holographic peel-off mask. Absolutely beautiful peel-off. I've probably had 3 different full sets of these, and this was probably one of the oldest ones. I know I've sent them out in friend mail before, and I've done, I believe, collabs with them before. I might have even done it back when I was just on Instagram before I started my channel. But these, again, have become hard little lumps of goo in the packaging unopened. So wasted money right there getting decluttered. Now, the ones that I did get to use, and again, as I said, I went through all of my masks and made an effort to, if they were only just a little bit expired, like maybe within the last year, I went ahead and used them because at that point I felt if they're like an aloe or serum based, they were okay. I didn't have a problem with them. So, and I did also try and use up those that had been sent to me in friend mail. So the first thing that I have isn't a mask, after all of that. It is the Beauty Concepts Mint Cleansing Wipes. They bought a 4-pack of these packages. They were all different scents. I opened this first one, which was mint, and I don't really care for the texture. It's rough. It doesn't leave my face. It does its job. It does take off my eye makeup and my lip makeup, but it is kind of harsh. I really missed my Neutrogena, which is what Kimmy had got me caught on. Got me to using. She loves the Neutrogena brand as well, and she's got me using them too. But once in a while, I like to try new things. I have 2 more packages, different scents. One's rose, maybe the other one's citrus. Not quite sure. And I will go through them, but this Beauty Concepts, I'm not really recommending. So buyer beware. Now, I did go through this. This was a tiny little sample, Wishful Thirst Trap Juice. Peptide serum, hyaluronic acid, and this tiny little sample came to me from Carol Gardner from a giveaway that I won from her. So Carol, thank you very much. I had a CeraVe moisturizing sample of their moisturizing cream, which I actually got off of Instagram. They had an ad for a free sample, and I went for it, and it's good stuff. I mean, I love this stuff. I've got, I think, other sample size ones. I think I have a full size one somewhere as well. So CeraVe is a good brand. So, but it was free. It was sample sized. I love that. Okay, now I've gone through some eye masks. And they did come in friend mail. So this first one is Grace and Stella, and it came from Kiki. That's right, Sasha, aka Kiki. She's been offline for a while. She's just starting to peek her head out again and visit some of the other YouTube ladies, and she and I have chit-chatted over on Facebook Messenger. So this came from Kiki. So thank you, sir, very much. This one also came from Kiki, probably in the same package. And I believe I had won Kiki's Person of the Month back, and I want to say last year's maybe November. And I had won a package from her too. So this also came from Kiki. Then we have a Spa Life eye mask, and this came to me from Sandie Buckley, Sandie's Beauty and Books for the Ages. She also has been concentrating elsewhere offline and not on YouTube, doing a lot of book reviews, etc., etc. So thank you so much, Sandie. I did get good use out of this. And this last one was a lip mask. I don't know if you can see that, a lip mask. And that came from my subscriber, Amy. Everybody knows Amy. Love Amy. Yes, that's Amy. So thank you so much, Amy, for this one. They did go to good use. So. Yep, the next ones are the masks themselves. All of them were in good working order. So this first one I really liked. Dewy Tree, absolutely adorable packaging. Help Me Snail Help Mask Revitalizing. And this came from Carol Gardner. And this was from a package that I had won a giveaway from. So this one was really cute. Seriously cute. And I loved the mask itself. So I don't know where Dewy Tree came from, but I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yep, the next two were some sticker sheet masks. So they're sort of like problematic that you kind of keep them on your face. You really have to lie down to keep them in their place. I noticed that they like to just start sliding. So this was Mask Book. And both of these came from Amy, subscriber Amy, love Amy. And they were sticker masks in rose and again in watermelon. So they smell delightful. But I noticed that I really had to lay down to keep them in place. You didn't just put one under your eye. They're circular. So I didn't want to put it over my eye and have the serum in my eye, but I had to target here and here and like here and here. So I'd be wearing like 4 to 6 of them at a time. But there were quite a few in here. There were, I think, 12 pieces in each one. So thank you so much, Amy. That was a fun thing to try. Next, we have Precision Beauty Skincare Solutions Face Mask in Retinol. I always have to be careful with retinol. And this one came from Kimmy. So thank you so much, Kimmy. It is age-defying, helping with wrinkles, nourishing extracts, no water needed, no wiping off afterwards. So this one was a good one to use. It did not cause irritation, so I'm glad about that because I know I have to be careful with retinol. So Kimmy, thank you. Thank you. This one was a Real Essence Micro Bubble. Micro bubbles are a little weird, I gotta say. And this was probably one of my first ones. And this came from Stephanie, the Opinionated Horsewoman. I had won a Mask Monday giveaway from her. So she sent me some stickers and some masks. So thank you so much, Stephanie. Everybody that I'm talking about here, I will have linked down below in the description box. So you can all follow them back to their pages and see what's up with them. This is another charcoal mask. This one had not expired, and this one wasn't one that I had from my FabFitFun. This one actually came from Sandie, Books and Beauty for the All Ages. And again, it's a nice one. You don't have to have acne or whatever to use these things. It's just a nice mask. It's not a scrubbing sort of thing, but it does help clear your pores. So everybody needs that once in a while. You get some buildup with little blackheads or sebum or whatever. So thank you so much, Sandie. This next one was kind of cool. Cleansing and Anti-Pollution Mask with Liposomes and Aromatherapy by You and Oil. And this one came from subscriber Alexis. I have not seen Alexis in well over a year. Her and her husband are truckers that go from one side of the country to the other. And she had been up in the upper part of my county at one point in time. So I'm not sure if she's still watching. I'm not sure if they retired. But thank you so much, Alexis. This was a fun mask to try. And the last one is from my best friend, Leah. This was from, I believe, last year. And she brought it up as part of, I believe, a birthday gift. So, and I just got another package from her in advance of my birthday, which my 60th, that's 60. I am hurtling towards that 60th birthday in the middle of November. So I can't wait to do a video to unbox and see what she sent me. But she sent me this natural flower facial mask from the cotton plant. It had a very, very mild scent. It was moisturizing and I loved it. And I love her. So I love you, Leah. Thanks so much. Now the last item is a little bit weird, but I'm erratic and sporadic, so you've come to expect that. This is actually a food review. It's an empty. This came from Costco, and what is the brand? I think it's called On the Street, and On the Street Foods. And this is a beef stroganoff with 3 mushroom sauce, and fettuccine noodles. Now the sauce, the beef, and the mushrooms all come in one package, and the fettuccine, fresh, frozen fettuccine come in another package. But this was enough. It's about $14 to $15 at Costco. I do highly recommend it. It actually made 2 meals each for both of us. So we had it for, one night, had something else the next night, and then had leftovers the night beyond that. And so it was enough. I think the only thing I substituted was added into it was about a pound of really thick sliced white button mushrooms, just because I felt it didn't quite have enough beef in it. The chunks of beef were pretty big, and it tasted delightful. I gotta tell you, I will definitely get it again. Their mission: the streets are where people and authentic foods meet. Ever since ancient Greece, street vendors have offered their best creations to people on the go. On the Street Foods brings the culinary creativity, family tradition, and diverse flavors of the world's best foods for your table, ready to serve in just a few minutes. Seriously, it did not take me long at all. I plopped the sauce. I think I cooked the mushrooms first, then plopped in the sauce, the beef, with their 3 mushroom sauce, and then once that was warmed up, then I put the noodles in, and it was ready in like less than 10 minutes, honestly. I think we garnished it with some extra sour cream, just to make it a little bit creamier and give it a fresh taste to it. So definitely get this again. It is at Costco. It's somewhere between $14 and $15. It's enough for 4 servings. I don't know what the official servings are. 4 servings. That worked out just right. 380 calories. Fat, of course, is going to be a little bit higher. 15 grams, 6 of saturated fat. No trans fat. Cholesterol is 50 milligrams, not bad. Sodium is 510 per serving. It's processed food. You're going to have sodium in it to make everything taste good. Carbohydrates 41, but it did have 3 grams of dietary fiber, so we can knock those down just a little bit to about 38 net gross on the grams. And protein, the protein is 20 grams. Again, I brought that up probably a little bit more because I added a pound of the sliced, really thick sliced white mushrooms. But this was gorgeous. This was lovely. It really tasted good. So I'm going to recommend that to anybody out there. And I know it's a weird place to put an empty, but I figured, why not? I'm not doing a hashtag what's for dinner with it. I'm not doing a food review with it other than this. So I figured, all right. And this is running long, and I do apologize for that. I'm not a big fan of long running videos, but a lot of subscribers are. I'm going to show you what full size or near full size items that I'm starting for November and December. Now, the first one I think I got as a full-size add-on with Ipsy, and that's Kinship InstaSwipe Lemon Honey AAH pads. So they are a resurfacing pad, sort of an exfoliating. It's not really to take off your makeup or anything like that, but once or twice a week it helps get off some of the dead skin, gives yourself a nice little glow. So they do smell nice. They're not overly scented, but this is a full size that I'm starting. I just finished, as you can see, my makeup wipes. So this, again, was a full-size add-on that I picked up from Ipsy. This is Soothing Micellar Cleansing Wipes by Kokie, Kokie, Kokie. So there is that. The next thing is Soothing Micellar Cleansing Water, Pink Pineapple and Grapefruit. This is more of a sample size, and this came from Dollar Tree. I don't know how long ago, well over a year ago, so I got to use it up. But that's not quite full size, but it's not quite sample size either, so it's Dollar Tree. The next thing, I'm still going through this, and I started this January of 2023. This was Rose Tea Eye Cream from Biro. This was given to me as a present from Sandie Books and Beauty for the Ages. I'm still going through it. So just full disclosure there. So I'm still going through it after almost 2 years. The next thing I'm starting is, again, another Biro product. This is Tea Time, and that's one of the reasons why I like it, by Biro. It's the English Breakfast Tea Treatment Essence, aka basically it is a toner. It does get to be shaken up, so I'm going to be starting that as well. I also just picked up a moisturizer, a full-size or close to full-size moisturizer from Arrow, which is a Birchbox item that I just got in my late but recent box for October. So I am going to be starting that as well. So it's a good size. It's not huge, but it's a good size. So I'm going to be starting that Radiant Skin Moisturizer by Arrow, which I believe is a Birchbox brand. I'm also going to be starting a full-size Batiste dry shampoo in Blush Flirty Floral to help zhuzh up the hair. And then the next two items, I started using this just a little while ago, so I've already down a little bit. It's a hydrating mist toner for all skin types. So I'm going to be doing a mist toner, but I'm also going to be doing a mist serum. And this is a Tony Moly 24K Snail Hydrating Serum, 92% snail secretion filtrate. 24 karat gold niacinamide, and I picked that up in the Tony Moly bundle, the monthly bundle that they do. It is not a subscription. It is a bundle that you choose whether you want to buy it or not. And I believe it's about $45, but with a $75 or $100 value, something like that. Can't quite remember. So these are the full or near full size that I'm going to be starting. So you may not see results at the end of November. You may not see results, hopefully maybe by the end of December, but these are a lot of full size, and darn it, you just got to use your good stuff sometimes, right? So that is it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. So please consider giving me a thumbs up for positivity. We've starting the holiday season. We've already kicked off, Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, All Souls Day, All Saints Nights, or something like that. We've gotten through the first round. Now we are heading into November. My birthday is coming up. I'm going to be doing a Mask Monday collaboration with Mary Catherine Loves Cats, Life with Christine, and Erlene S. So I've provided the masks this time as goodies back to them, my girlies. Yeah, we've got a bunch of other things coming up and looking forward to. So thank you so much, everyone, for visiting with me today. Please take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. And I'll see you around the net. Bye.